Good afternoon. Welcome back to Arctic Ice Arena here in Orland Park, Illinois. Fox takes on the LA Junior Kings, game two of the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase. Fox won their first game over the Chicago Fury, 4-2. So let's keep that roll going. Mason Martin in net. Andrew Kotok, Leon Henning on D. Dylan Lightfield, Ryan Toyster, Ryder Adams at forward. Again, 17-minute periods, 2-minute power plays, and an ice cut after the first whistle after 9 minutes into the second period. Lenny with the face-off win. Puck comes through the middle. LA takes it away. LA obviously wearing yellow. Fox in their blues. Henning on it. Fans on it in the zone. Gets it back, though. Goes down, gets it out of the zone. Andrew brings it right back in the zone now. Backhands one over to Lenny. Lenny takes a look, moves it up to Ryder. Ryder backhands one for Ryan. Ryan in around one. He's got Dylan with him, far side. Ryan beats the D. In the crease, loose. Andrew has a whack at it, can't get there. Comes out of the zone to Dylan. Dylan at the red line. Dylan throws this in deep, takes the hit. Chapman off the bench. Stymies that. Gets help from Penny right in front of the LA bench. Chapman pulls us ahead. Ran off that puck. Kings with it. Sends it off the boards to Fink. Icing's waved off. Mason will have to play with. Mason touches the puck for the first time this game. Moves it over to Fink. Fink rips one ahead. He's got Hartz. Hartz taps this in. Goes and chases after it. Kings defenseman gets there first. Puck is loose to Penny. Penny and Chapman can't keep that in. Comes to Fink. Fink has Coops over on the far side. Moves it to him. Coops rips one in deep. Chapman gives chase. Chapman takes this away. Gets out for Penny. Behind the net. Puck bounces out to Hartz. Hartz cycles down low for Penny. Penny pulls it off the board. Centers one. Pinballs right to LA. Kings move out with speed. Send it. Oh, takes a weird bounce off of stanchion into the far corner. Coops picks this up. Backhand to the long for Langen. Jack heads up ice. Rips one through the middle. Doesn't connect. Offside. Two lines and two deep pairings have seen their first shift. Third line and third pairing is out now. Jack line with Thornton and Langham. So same pairing or same forward lines as this morning. Back is with Dom and Antea. Puck tied up in the dot, comes free to Kale. Kale moves it over to Jack. Jack takes a look. Works far side, connects with Antea. He's got Dom with him. Jake walks in at the dot, shot wide. Comes all the way up to the Jack. He stops it at the blue line. Sends it down deep. LA takes this away through the middle, doesn't connect. Kale picks it up in front of the Fox bench, chips it along for Antea. LA with it. D to D. We'll try through the middle now. Back takes this away. Knocks it out of the zone. Icing's waved off. Antea's the first one down there. Thrown through the middle. Icing arm is up, but Andrew gets there first. Andrew to Ryan. Ryan ties it back in, one to Dylan. Dylan skates in. He's got Ryder in the middle. Dylan goes around the net with it. Centers one to Ryder, loose in the crease. Ryder backhands one out to Dylan. That's a hack mark. Dylan rips one for Andrew. Andrew walks in. Oh, he has Ryder in the crease. Tipped just wide. Behind the net, LA with it. LA looks to break out, and they do. Lenny on it. Lenny gets hit, but Ryan takes the puck. Ryan splits the D. Ryan in. Shot. Glove save. Penny's line out with Coops and Fink. Face off to Hartz. He backhands one down for Penny. Taken by the Kings. Out of the zone. And I think gives it back. And our Mason shot. Mason shuts the door. Rebound. Up to the point. Kings with it. Sends one through. Blocked down by Hartz. Hartz chips one ahead for Chapman. Good stick by the Kings defenseman. Keeps that out of harm's way. Chapman pulls this out. Tries to drag around as it knocked off his stick. 1-on-2. Kings in on Coops and Fink. Coop pokes it away. Hearts goes down. Puck in the corner. Penny picks this up. Cycles it for Hearts. Hearts moves this along. We're going to have an icing. Going to have Jack and Kale out with Beck and Taya Schweitzer. 13:03, first period. Beck wins this behind the net. Jack loses a glove, picks it up. Side of the net. LA with it up top now. Shot through. Hits a body. Dom can't poke this out. Shot pass comes all the way down. Kale ties his man up. LA comes away with it. Puck cycle down low. Langen will take this. Chips it out to Dom. Dom backhands one to Antaya. LA pokes this in deep. Langen on it. Mason tells him to wheel. It's Dom. Dom fans on one. LA takes it back. Puck in outside. Mason picks this up. Backhands it along for Kale. Kale goes off the boards to Jack. Jack is going to go around the boards back for Kale. Kale has a stick tied up. Gets out from Antaya. Hold by the Kings. Through the middle. Not sure how that wasn't a penalty on Kale. We'll take it. Kale and I think Noah have this pinned along the boards. Puck comes loose, side of the net. Langen picks it up. Pokes off his stick. Gets it out of the zone, though. LA through the middle, connects. Shot from out wide, Mason glove save. Ryan gathers this at the dot. Centers one again to Ryder. Can't get there. LA comes out with it. Lenny steps up, knocks this down. I know, I just fixed it. Behind the net, Ryder gives chase. LA with it, near side. Sent all the way the length of the ice. Icing arm is up. And called. Face off, tied up by LA. Thrown out of the zone. Andrew cuts this off at the red line. Andrew avoids the hit. Turns over, though. LA in on Lenny. Gets around Lenny. Shot. Mason saves. Penny pulls this out of the zone. Goes to break down. Pokes off his stick to Lenny. Lenny hits Chapman. Chapman tips it in deep. Chapman gets out from Hearts. Puck hits side of the net. Chapman covered. Beck's line comes over the boards now. Goes out, tied up in the dot. Comes free to Dom along the boards. Dom moves up top to Coop. Coop walks the blue line. Rips one through. Save. Puck cycled behind the net. LA with it. Gets along the boards, out of the zone. Coops gathers at the red line. Foul is hitting his feet. Takes the hit. Puck's laying there. Puck splits the D, and I think Mason with the glove save. Mason's been tested early. He's been up to it, though. Ryan's line out with Jack and Kale now. Ryan wins this draw to Langham. Jack behind the net. Rolls off his stick. He's tied up. Kale in. Puck comes free behind the net. Kale will be the first one there. Off the glass. Glove down, but Ryder ties it up in front of the puck side. Puck pops free to Ryan. Ryan rolling puck. Pulls it in the zone. Sends one through. Glove save. Same time. Face off, won by the Kings. Takes it behind the net. Waits. Flips. Out of play. LA wins this draw. In the corner, tries to flip it out. Langen cuts this down. Puck pops free to Kale with the red line. Kale around one. Backhand just in deep. LA with it. D to D. LA throws the brakes on. Tucks it in deep. LA tries to flip it out again. Langen on it. Tight turn. Jack with some space. Chips it ahead. Hits Ryder. Ryder knocked off his down in one-on-one with Kale. Kale knocks him off the puck. Mason out to play it. Moves it along for Langen. Langen taken down. Dylan with it. Dylan gets it. Puck pops free to LA. D to D. Chipped in. Kale picks this up. Spins it out. LA on it. Offsides. Penny's line out now with Andrew and Lenny. 8:27 left, first period. Puck comes to Kochuk. He slices one through the middle for Chapman. Backhanded along in the zone. Puck pops out, side of the net. Hart on the forecheck, forces the rim. LA breaks it out though. It's around Andrew and on Lenny. Lenny with the hit. And the backhand pass to Hartz. Hartz moves it along, gets taken by the LAD. In the corner now, Andrew steps in front, takes that away. Andrew skates it out. He's got 3-on-2. Cuts to the middle. Takes a shot. Wide. LA brings it out. Near side. Hartz gets a stick on this. Covering for Andrew. Ties it up. Waits for Penny. LA with it. They send it out of the zone. Chapman skates into this. He's got Costa with him. Chapman drags to the middle. Tries to pull through the feet. Can't. Pitched in deep by LA. They get a change. In the corner, Fink will be the first one there. Fink picks this up. Cycles it. No D partner, though. LA picks this up. Send back along. Back in the behind the board. Or behind the net with it, rather. Puck's in the corner now. Back in Fink. Fink gets a stick on this. LA moves it up to the point. Shot is fanned on. Loose in the middle. And Taya kicks it into the corner. Coop pokes it ahead with time now. Coop off the boards. Hits down. Out of his zone. Beck got Anteo with him. 2-on-1. Noah Beck. Shot. Goes wide. Puck comes all the way out. Langen off the change. Picks this up. Moves it over to Fink. Fink blue line deep. Anteo, first one there. Takes a hit. Puck moved along by the Kings. Off the boards for Fink. In his feet. Fink just backhands it along for Dom. Dom has that knocked off his stick. Puck comes all the way to Fink. He moves it along for Anteo. Anteo rips in deep. Ryan gives chase on the forecheck. Puck moved along by the D. Far side, through the middle. It's his man. Langen pokes it away, though. Poked along, offsides. Jack and Kale out with Dylan, Ryan, and Ryder. Face off one by Ryan, ahead to Dylan. Dylan picks this up in the zone, throws the brakes on, gets tied up. LA breaks it out. Kale pokes this away, steps up, moves it ahead for Dylan. Dylan backhands it in deep. LA clears this out, Langen on it. Backhands one to Kale. Kale chips it along for Dylan. Dylan turned over. Kale gets a stick on this over to Langen. Langen ahead. Ryan in for Kale. Behind the play, LA is going to take a penalty, it looks like. Not sure what the call is. Yeah, we got a rough. Looks like LA. Fox just sent their power play out. Yep. 5:36 left. Fox to the first power play of the game. Went 1 for 1 in the morning game, or 1 for 2 rather. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Jack, Andrew. Face off one by LA. Caught up in the rest feet though. Ryder swipes this away. Pauses along the boards, moves it up for Langen. Langen drops it down to Ryder. Ryder gets it right back to Jack at the point. Jack sends one through on net. Save. 1:47 left, first period. And the power play. 5:23 left, first period. Ryan wins this to Ryder. He pokes it along to Jack. Jack takes the middle of the ice. Sends another one through. Tip by Dylan. Loose. Ryan swipes it wide in net. Ryan bullies his way to the puck, though, in the corner. Can't settle it. There it goes. Now it's over to Langen. Langen's got Ryan flashing through the middle. Hit off Ryan's skate right on net. Puck behind the net. Andrew with it. Andrew on his backhand. Up top for Jack. Jack walks into this. Rips one. Tipped by Ryan on net. LA with it now. They'll backhand it. Out of play. That should stay in the zone. $1:15 left in the power play. Same 5 stay out. Face off to Langen. Jack drops to Ryder. Ryder slides one over, misses Ryan. Andrew scoops it up though, moves it up top for Jack. Langen over to Ryder. Adams takes a look, moves it back up top for Langen. Langen with a lot of traffic, shoots, save, loose, covered. 57 seconds left in the power play. Face off one by LA. Far corner, chipped along and out. Langen picks this up. Settles one for Dylan. Dylan turns right up ice, right through the middle. Dylan around the D. Backhand, slow down. Switches with Ryder. Dylan drops it to Ryder. Ryder goes down below the goal line. Centers one for Ryan. Gets a shot. Dylan follows it up. Ryan with a stick lift. Pucks in the corner. Dylan on it. Dylan cuts in. Top of the circle. Hits Ryan. It's loose. Ryan behind the net. Ryan still on it. Up top for Jack. Jack takes a shot. That is, I think, Dylan blocked that. 15 seconds left. Oh, he might. He's going to skate into this. Beats it out. In on Mason. Over the net. That's going to lead to a breakout for Andrew. 5 seconds left in the power play. Andrew's drop pass picked off by LA. Flipped into a soft spot for icing, but that will do it for the power play. .334 left in the period. Takes out to Eli, up top to Fink. Fink moves over to Coops. Coops sends one through, high, in! That goal was waved off for a high stick. And his line out. Chapman drags this along. LA with it, flipped off the board. Arch on the back check, in on Coops and Fink now. Coops flips this into the corner. LA picks it up behind the net. Coops with a hit, ties it up. Side of the net now. LA with it. Moves up to the point. Flips one in the corner. Up along the wall here. LA on it. Fits back in deep. Pops down. No, doesn't. Goes behind the net. Coops for Chapman. Doesn't connect. Fink with it now in the near side corner. Rips one through the middle. Touched by LA. No icing. Penny's the first one there. He's got Chapman. Drops it to him. Shoots wide. Henning with the hit. Frees this up for Krochov. Krochov wraps one around. LA keeps it in the zone. Lenny with the hit. Pops right out to Andrew. Andrew's got numbers the other way. Slides it over to Dom. Andrew drives the net. Dom. Harassed. Can't get one back to Andrew. And Teo with the hit. Puck sent in deep. Henning picks this up with time. Takes a look. Moves it over to Dom. 2 minutes left in the period. Misses Dom's stick. Puck in deep. 1-on-1 on Lenny. Lenny ties him up. Lenny loses that. Langen with this break up there. Shot. Mason was fixing the net, not paying attention. Box down 1-0. No good deed goes unpunished. Mason was trying to fix the net. LA shot it when he was working on it, and it's in the back of the net. Jesus. Puck pops out. Kale forces him wide, takes it away. Pokes it ahead for Antaya. Antaya through the hit, loses the stick though. Beck on it now. Beck pulls it ahead. LA has it. Flip near side. Through the middle. Don Mason. Moves over to Kale. Kale sends one through it. Hits a body. Kale ties this up. Waits for help. Gets help from Antaya and Ryan. Antaya pulls it ahead. Shot through. Langen knocks it down. Langen bats it ahead for Dom. Dom. Tail off, Andrew on. So we have Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Andrew, Jack. Dylan around the D. Shoots, saved up into the netting, out of play. Face off one up top to Jack. Sends one through, blocked wide. In the corner, Dylan picks this up, 35 seconds left. Cycles it down for Ryan. Ryan hits Ryder. Shot goes through the middle over to Andrew. Andrew knocks it down to Ryder. Ryder moves up top for Dylan. Dylan down to Andrew. Skips through his feet. Andrew gathers it. Shoots. Hits Ryder in the chest. Glove down by Jack. Jack sends one through. Tip by Ryder. Still loose. Right to Dylan. Slides one over to Ryan. Ryan at the hash mark. Sends one down for Andrew. Misses it. 10 seconds left. Up top. Misses Langen. And that will do it for the period. Most likely. Mason way out to play it. Kill. Back in deep. Nope, hits a LA player. Penny, Chapman, Hart, Storrington, Langen. So he's suffering from the Fox bench. Tied up, one free. Kale steps, doesn't get there. Chapman covers for him though. Puck moved in deep. Webb pushes it back in the corner, ties it up. Gets help from Langen. LA comes away with it. Behind the net now. Puck cycled down low. Cycled in deep now. Langen picks him up. LA with it behind the net. Kale ties this up, pokes it away. Puck up top now. Shot through. Tipped wide. Hartz has a whack at this. Out of play. Ryan's line out with Coops and Fink. Coops flips this through the middle. Dylan wins this. Rolling puck can't settle it. Still can't settle it. LA with it, up to Coops. Coops sends one through. Goalie gets a glove on it. In the corner. Adams over to Ryan. Ryan drags it through to himself. Ryan takes a look. Moves it far side for Fink at the hash mark. Fink up top of Coops. Coops sends one through just wide. Comes to Ryan in the corner. Oh, skips off his stick. LA takes it away. Coops holds the line though. Rolling puck. LA just ices it down. Oh, they might be on Mason. Nope. Face off one by LA. Behind the net. Taya with the pressure. Off the glass. Henning can't keep that in. Lenny ran off the puck. Dom switches with him though. Takes it away. That gets knocked out. Comes to Taya. Taya pulls it off the boards. Has the stick lifted from behind. Turned over. Puck in deep. Bounces to Krochok. He comes away with it near side. Off the board. Oh, Taya didn't know where it was. Lenny with the hit, 3 assists up. Andrew on it. Andrew ran off the boards in the corner, or ran off the puck in the corner rather. Gets it to Taya. Taya around one. Pulls it ahead for Dom. Dom beats this. Behind the net, he's tied up. Looks for help. Comes in the form of Noah back. LA with it though. Jeez, just ice it down again. $14:19 left. Second period. Ryan's line with Jack and Kale. Face off one by LA in the corner. Ryder with a stick lift. Ryan with a stick lift. Backhands one for Dylan. Knocked off his stick. Splits the D out of the zone. Langen picks this up. Moves one over to Kale. Kale tries to get one to Ryder. Can't. Ryder on his knees over to Kale. Kale over to Jack. Jack has that knocked away. Kale rides him into the boards. Puck's tied up. LA comes away with it. Ryan with the hit. Shot wide. Penalty. They gave Ryan a 10. Ryan just got a 10 for that. We're going to have Dylan, Ryder, Kale, and Jack. Ryan gone for 2 and 10 now. Tied up. Comes free. So Dylan up top, Jack on the left, Ryder on the right, Kale in front. Ryder gets a step on this. He's going to free it up. Gets it to Dylan. Dylan in around. Dylan. Jesus. Langen shoots, save. In the corner, Dylan to Langen. Langen rips one, save. Face off now in the LA zone. .134 left in the PK. Dylan, Ryder, Jack, Kale. Dylan ties this up. LA comes away with it. Move D to D, doesn't connect. Has to send it back in front of the net. Chips through the middle, connect. Turned away by Langen. Up top now. Over to the point. Through the middle. Jack gets a stick on this, knocks it out of the zone. Langen gives chase. He's got Ryder with him. Langen in. Shot wide. Kale and Dylan stay out of the zone. LA looks to break it out. Ryder on it. Slides it back to Kale. Kale gets the red line. Sends it in deep. Jack and Kale off. So is Ryder. Hearts on. Coops on. Fink on. Dylan stays. 38 seconds left in the PK. LA looks to set it up again. Drags it around Dylan. Moved into the corner. Fink picks him up. Up top now. Walks the blue line. Fakes the drop. Dylan all over him. Dylan sends him wide. Centering pass. Hartz gets a stick on this. Shot through. Mason with the save. $18 seconds left in the power play. 1-0 Fox. Or excuse me, LA. Penny with Hartz, Oops, and Fink. LA with it up top. Down low now. 10 seconds left. Shot. Tipped over the net. Hartz gives chase. Not going to get there. Lifts the stick. Ties the man. Puck's moved along. 5 seconds left. Fink ties him up behind the net. Even strength now. Puck. Oh, Penny just didn't know it. So still no Ryan now for 10 minutes. It's even, boys. Hartz. LA. Shot. Mason Glove save. It's a whistle we needed there. Face off, won by Fox. Fink behind the, or Henning behind the net with it. Misses Andrew. Andrew in the corner. Andrew to Hartz, tipped out, skips over Penny's stick. Henning steps to the blue line, knocks this away for Penny. Penny to Chapman. Chapman drags this along. In, left in the way. And on Henning. Drop pass. Glove save. What a beautiful screen by the ref. Beck wins this drop. In the corner now, Andrew ties him up. Shot through, Mason with a save, kicks it out for Lenny. Lenny tucks it behind the net, flips it along the board for Antaya. Puck not out, Lenny has to regroup it behind the net. Goes to breakdown, takes a look, comes out near side, moves it for Antaya, skips off his stick. Back in the zone, Lenny ties up the body, gets up from Noah. Noah, no, try near side. Noah skates it out. He's got Dom up ahead. Oh, good stick by LA. Dom pulls this in. Puck pops free on the goal line, poked away by LA. LA looks to break it out. Ripped in deep, Mason out to play it and gets there. Moves it along for Kale. Kale pops this out kind of accidentally to Noah. It worked though. To Antaya. Antaya takes him wide. Sends a shot through, glove save. I'm going to have Ryder, Dylan, Eli, Jack, Kale. Line's obviously thrown off now with no Ryan. Dylan slides into center. LA wins this. Chapman pulls it ahead. Oh, on the goal line. Couldn't get there. LA flips this. Oh, it takes a bad hop off the glass past Kale. Langen in a race for it. He picks this up. Drops it. Oh, Kale's going to get a penalty. Kale was lining him up for the hit, and he moved at the last second. Ah, 9:28 left. Dylan, Ryder, Jack, Costa. Ryan in the box, still for 10, Kale for 2. Dylan wins this ahead. Flips it out of the zone. Goalie out to play it. Face off won by LA. Up to the point. Moves through the middle. Doesn't connect. Oh, it does connect. Hits the post. LA on it. Side to side. Through the middle. Good stick by Dylan. Breaks this up. Shot over the net. Side of the net now. Costa moves it. Moves in front. Mason with the cover. Face off to LA. Kept in the zone. Dylan applies pressure. LA with it through the middle. Poked off his stick. Shot. Never made it through. Goes wide. Excuse me. Up to the point now. Minute 10 left on the PK. It's around Costa. Shot. Mason glove save. Gonna get a nice cut now. All right, back to the start of the second half. 8.5 minutes left, second period. Almost exactly half of the period. Kale still in the box for a minute, two. Ryan still in the box, by my count, for maybe another 5 minutes. Fox trails 1-0. Costa, Andrew, Dylan, Mason. Face off, won by LA. Drawing pressures. LA keeps it in. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Versus speed by Dylan, pokes it along. Out of the zone. Goalie out to play it. Sets it up for his defenseman. 40 seconds left on the PK for Fox. Skates it through the middle, chips in deep. In on Andrew now. Andrew with a stick lift, pulls this away. 23 seconds on the PK. Kings come away with it. Moved up to the point now. Over to the side, fan down, Hartz gets there, chips ahead for Dylan. Dylan tries to chip ahead, out of play. 4 seconds left on the penalty to Kale. Face up at center ice. Won by Fox, chipped in by Langham. Chapman gives chase, back to even strength now. Good kill by Fox. Puck comes out of the zone. Henning has it. Henning out there with Langham right now. Chapman moves it ahead for Penny. Knocked off his stick. LA with it. Kings take a look. Move near side corner. Takes out near side. Gets by Braxton. In on Lenny. Lenny takes him wide. All the way around the net now. LA switches. Pull through the middle. Lenny knocks this down. Chips for Dom. Dom rips one ahead for Eli. Misses his stick. Penny, Schweitzer, Chapman, Fink Coops. LA with it. LA with it, and with all the momentum recently. Coops behind the net. Tries to poke it along. Knocked away by LA. Coops gets it back. Gets it to Chapman. Shot through. Mason glove save. Next line comes over the boards now. Face off one to Fink. Oh man, he tries to send one around the net. At the side of the net. Hartz gets a stick on this. Not out of the zone. Gets it to Anteo. Misses back. Pucks in deep though. LA's first one there. He seals off Noah. B to B behind the net. LA with it. Jack gets a stick on this. Taya runs him off the puck. Comes up top to Fink. Takes a shot. Tip just over the net. LA puts this out of the zone. Coop steps. Has his stick lifted. 2-on-1. Hartz gets back. Evens it up. Fink takes him way wide. Chip through to a soft spot. Mason easy saves. Loose. Mason still makes the save even with a kid in his lap. Faceoff comes out of the zone. Lions line with Andrew and Lenny. Well, rather, Dylan, Ryder, Schweitzer. Andrew to Lenny. Lenny chips through the middle. No icing. LA picks this up. Behind the net, chipped along. Far side, Andrew steps up, keeps this in, throws it deep. Ryder on the forecheck through the middle. Dom misses this. And man icing. Same 5:11 left in the period. Dylan wins this draw, pokes ahead, hits Ryder's stick. LA skates out with it. Shot through, Mason puts this in the corner. LA cycles it down low. Andrew ties him up. Lenny on him now. Puck comes through the middle. Sent wide. Side of the net, behind the net. LA on it. Tucked in deep. Andrew has that poked away. Up to the point now. LA moves it down deep. Andrew on him in the corner. Now behind the net. Dylan pokes this away. Dylan with a little space. Dylan brings it ahead to himself. Tries to drop it for Dom. Dylan in offside. Dom to Dylan. Dylan tosses this in deep. LA tries to throw this out. Gale gets a stick on it. Puck sent in deep. Gale comes back for this. To Ryder. Ryder up ahead for Dom. LA cuts it off. Sent in deep. Gale blocks this in the corner. Side of the net, loose. Covered, Mason Whistle. Jack and Kale with Braxton, Mason, Eli. Puck up. Kale gets a stick on this. Puck in the corner now. Hart's over for it. Oh, Hart's awkward in the boards. Behind the net. Jack and Kale switch. Kale knocks this down. Flips one up ahead for Eli. Eli skates. Oh, it bounces off his stick. Eli throws the brakes on. Centers one for Penny. Doesn't connect. LA tucks this back in deep. Oh, Eli. Eli had a swipe at it. Thompson cut and he just jumped his stick. Ryan still in the box. It's got to be close. I don't know the exact time of the penalty. And on Coops and Fink. Chipped around Costa. Taken away. Shot. Fink gets a stick on this. Loose in front. Coops comes away with it. He's got Fink. Doesn't move it to him. Moves it up to Dom. Dom chips in deep. Second gets chased. Cut off by LA. Beck still gets there. And Taya kicks it to himself behind the net. Throws it off the boards. Moves it up for Coops. Coops with space. Shot. I think that hit back in front. hoops and Fink, Dylan, Eli Ryder. Eli tries to pass it up to the deep, picked off, flipped in deep. Finks, first one back. Cycles it around for Adams, doesn't get there. LA takes it away. Shot through, save. Arrested Ryan might be a very good thing for Fox, though. They're going to need his energy. Adams, Chapman. Chapman in 1-on-3. Just pulls it in deep at least. Gives Chase behind the net. Ties him up. D with it. Moves to his partner behind the net. Flipped off the glass. Fink keeps this in. Kicked ahead. Adams pokes it away though. Fink gets back. Adams on it. Adams to Dylan. Dylan red line. Looks for something. Just backhands one in for Chapman. Look in deep. Behind the net. Adams gives Chase. LA on it. Gets around Eli. In on Andrew now. Send in deep. Scores. Fox got caught puck watching on that one. Ryan's out of the box now, so see him back in action here soon. Fox down 2-0 now. Both centers toss. Hart's in to take the draw. Penny on it. Tries to slide one to Coach out, can't. Flip through the middle. Doesn't connect. Mason out to play. Icing is on and called. All right, Ryan back for his first action in a while. Up to Jack. You got Jack and Andrew on the back end with Dylan, Ryan, and Ryder. A minute left in the period. Loose in front. Ryan with a backhand look. Out of the zone. Dylan skates into this. Turns the corner. Goes the brakes on. Dylan takes a look. Just rips it in deep. Andrew steps. Oh, rolls over his stick. Gets a stick lift though and gets out from Adams. Rolling puck. Andrew. Shot. Oh. Got to tip your cap there. Goalie made a really good save there. Andrew had him beat. Same puck. 42.1 left in the period. Face off one behind the net. Bouncing puck behind the net. Ryan pulls it away. Flips it for Jack. Jack can't stop this. 2-on-1 on Andrew here. Wide. Mason with the save. Pops out to Andrew. Flips it over to Jack. 6 seconds left. Start of the third. Fox finds themselves down 2-0. Tuck in the feet. LA comes away with it. Chipped out of the zone. Offside. Next line with Thank You Coops. Fox back on lines now with Ryan out of the box. Puck come down Mason. Mason over in the corner for Fink. Fink skates into this. Through the middle, hits Santea. Santea's got Beck with him. Santea down low, shot, bouncing puck, save covered. We get matching minors here. What? Okay. Matching roughs. Back in the box. First whistle after 14:34. He'll be out. Draw one by LA. LA with it. Connects in on Fink. Fink takes him wide. Shot goes wide. Rolls out of the zone. Adams on the forecheck. King slide it in deep. Pass doesn't connect. Coops doesn't step. Shot blocked by Costa. To the point. Shot wide. I don't know. Fink cuts his man off. Puck up to the point. LA keeps it in. Coops on it now. He'll try the other way. Adams pokes this free. Long shift though. Andrew picks this up in the neutral zone. Got Lenny, moves it to him. Lenny off the boards. LA with it. Lenny moves this up to Chapman. Chapman, through the legs to Hartz. Hart's in one-on-one. He's got, too far. Back around. LA with it. Hartz picks this off in the middle. Chapman takes it. And Chapman, shot wide. Andrew steps, tries to seal the blue line. Flipped out of the zone. Lenny touches it. No icing. Lenny on it. Heads up ice. Penny lets this go through his feet. Chapman moves it along. Dom gives chase. Licks the stick. LA tries to get it out. Can't. Langen holds the blue line. Sends it in deep. Puck goes to wide of the net. Up ice. Kale pokes and keeps it in. Now it's out. Jack on it. Over to Dom. Dom's got Kale in the middle. Kale pokes it along. Out of the zone. It's not going to ice, though. It will ice. Back onto the box now. Ryan off. Noah on. So we're going to have Noah, Jake, Dom, Kale, Jack. Jack wins this draw and Teo. Bouncing puck can't get there. Jack steps, poked away. Kale picks it up in the neutral zone. Backhands one along for Dom. Dom sends it in deep. LA sends it along. Kale keeps it in, sends it back deep. Jack gives chase. LA out of the zone. Jack on it. Jack ran into the boards. LA comes out with it. Kale picks this up at the blue line. Through the middle, poked in deep. Taya gives chase with Beck. LA comes out with it in on Fink. Rolling puck. Fink seals him up. Shot wide. Langen can't get into this. Puck out of play. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, coast to Jack. Puck in deep. Ryder gets chase. LA picks this up. Fox needs to get one here real quick if they want to come back in this. Ryan with the hit, freezes up the Fink. Offside. This out comes to center ice. 33 left. That's out of his zone. Andrew's going to pick this, or not Andrew, excuse me. Fink's going to pick this up. Cycle for Coops. Coops off the boards for Dylan. Dylan tries to kick along for Ryan. Can't. Coops slides this along for Jack. Fink up the boards for Ryder. Ryder slips it out of the zone, but nobody there. Ryan gives chase. LA moves this along. Fink cuts it off. Sent in deep, I think. Adams gets it. Wow, big bounce off the boards to Ryder. Ryder down low for Dylan. Dylan tries to drag it around. Lenny keeps this in, sends it down low. Too hard for Ryder. Andrew steps. Good switch by Dylan. Back down low behind the net now. Ryder gets chased out of the zone. Archie's been having himself a game. Kind of feeling something's going to happen here. And he loses the shot. Pucks in the corner. Backhanded off the glass. Lenny can't keep that. Gets out of the zone. Lenny gets there, picks it up. Rolling puck. Backhands one along for Mason. Mason through the middle. To Dom. Dom tips along to Braxton. Braxton enters his own far side. Knocked off his stick. Braxton behind the net. Pulls it along. Nope. Ellie took it away. Off the glass. Lenny kicks, or excuse me, Eli kicks this down. Hartz turns him away. Up behind the goal line now. Andrew cycles it along. Kicks out to Hartz. Tries to chip along, can't. Faceoff comes down just outside of the LA zone. 10:51 left. Beck's line, hanging Thornton. LA wins, D to D. Off the boards, Kale can't knock this down. Mason with a poke check in the middle, comes to Kale. Kale sends it in deep. Gets it himself, behind the net. Cycles it along, nobody home. Tom knocks this down. He's got Kale back into him. Kale over to Jack. Jack in deep. Kale with a hit behind the net. Gets around back, takes the middle of the ice. LA enters, Mason glove third. Face off 1 to Coop. Tries to flip it through the middle, turned over in the slot. Mason saves loose. Costa was trying to do the flip play to Dylan, just missed the flip. Puck rimmed around to Spink. Behind the net, he picks this up. He goes off the boards. Ryder has his stick tied up. Icing arm is up. There's nothing going Fox's way right now. Dylan flips for Ryan. Bouncing puck. LA grabs it. Tips it out of the zone. Coops on it. Tries to hit Dylan. Turned away. Ryder backhands one for Costa. Costa with it again. Gonna try one more time. Fox back to the power play here. Costa draws a hook. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Andrew, Jack. That's your lineup for this goal that's about to come. Puck moved along, gets past Andrew, iced all the way down. .153 left on the power play. Ryan, clean win to Jack. Jack walks it down over to Andrew. Dylan doesn't have a stick in front. Jack behind the net. Dylan gets a stick. Hanging with it. Saucy going over to Ryan up top now. Ryan sends one through. Tipped on net, but in the corner. Dylan backhands one along to Ryan. Ryan goes down low. Side of the net. Hits the crossbar. Ryder picks this up. Ryder taps to Ryan. Ryan turns the corner. Gets the slot. Shot up in the air. LA with it. Puck turned over to Jack. Drop for Andrew. It's in his feet. Andrew moves it to Jack. Jack. Oh! Puck blocked just wide. Ryder with it. Sends one through the crease. 1 minute left. Oh, Ryan goes for the tip. Can't get there. Puck is iced down. .53 seconds left on the power play. Ryan, clean win to Jack. Down low for Ryan. Drops for Ryder. Out of the zone. 40 seconds left. Jack picks this up, moves it to Andrew. Andrew through the middle hits Ryan. Ryan through his legs, misses Jack. Jack over to Ryan. Ryan heads up ice. Poked off his stick. Jack to Andrew. Andrew to Mason. Mason back to Andrew. Andrew over to Langen. That will do it for this power play. Fox does not convert again. Ryder had a look there at the goal line. Couldn't find it. Ryan with a shot goes wide. Big rebound off the Coops. Coops. Shot blocked up into the glass. Ryan picks this up. Hits Ryder. Ryder enters the zone. He's got Coops far side. Drops for Dylan. End of a long shift for Dylan. Turned over. LA still with it. Down low. Mason makes a save. Hits the netting. Missing. Takes off to the left of Mason. Fink gets a piece of this. Not out. Coops on it. Down low. In the corner. Poster ties him up. Fink skates away with it. Through the middle. Hits Chapman. Chapman's got Penny with him. Chapman pulls it through the zone. Arts gets a stick on this. Keeps it in. That comes free to Andrew. Lenny on it. Over to Andrew. Back to Lenny. Lenny to Hart. Andrew, or not Andrew, excuse me, Mason on it. Hartz kicks it ahead. Backhanded out of the zone. In on Lenny. Around Lenny. Mason with a save. Loose. Mason covers. Whistle. Next line with Kale and Jack. Kale takes it away. Side of the net. Kale moves it along for Noah. Noah through the contact. Goes wide. Pulls it all the way in. Noah back. Still with it. Brings it all the way to the goal line. Off the boards. Langen cuts this off of the blue line. Moves it for back. Lay on it. And Taya got down in the middle. Goes through his feet. Jack steps. Keeps it in. Sends one down low. And Taya. Lay on it. Flips. Mason plays this up for Dom. In the zone. Ryan on it. Shot. Side of the net. Kale and Ryder keep that in. Ryan moves this up for Dom. Dom misses Jack. Jack sends one through. Bouncing puck to Dom. Puck misses. Ryder takes this away. In the corner. Ryder gets up from Ryan. Up along the boards. Kale blocks this. Over to Dom. Dom off the glass for Langen. Langen skates into this. He's got Ryder with him. Langen waits for help. Can't force one through. LA in on Jack. Fans on the shot. Fink pokes it away to Langen. Langen through the middle. Hits Fink. Fink's got Dylan with him. And Ryan joining the play. Tries to send one through. Can't. Puck around for Dylan. Dylan swipes it for Ryan. Doesn't connect. Fink on it. Fink. Backhands one along. LA takes this away. Out of the zone to Coops. Coops. Hits Dylan. Dylan. Misses Ryder. LA with it. In the middle, connects. Loose. Mason pokes this away. Still loose. Side of the net. Walk up to the point. Big bounce to Coops. Pokes it ahead for Chapman. Not out. Hits Chapman. Still in the zone. Then in deep. Mason outs play it. Sets this up for Fink. And he picks this up. Poked away from him right to Fink. Fink to Mason. Hartz gets this out of the zone. LA with it. And in deep. Mason knocks this down. Backhands one along for Jack. Jack to Hartz. Push right back in the zone. Hartz along for Coops. Coops takes a look. Flips through the middle for Penny. Oh, just misses Mason's stick. Up in deep. LA picks this up. Hartz pokes it away. Turns the corner. Up to the point now. Shot. Mason blockers this down. Loose. Shot goes wide. Hartz picks this up. Moves it to Coops. Coops. Off the boards for Fink. Fink ices it down. Face off the rider to Dylan. Minute left. Dylan's going to go around the D. Dylan in. Dylan blows the tire behind the net. Comes out of the zone to Langen. Langen to Croach up. Back to Jack. Jack cuts up the middle. Mason out of the net now. Penny on. Mason off. Langen backhands this down for Dylan. Dylan looks for Andrew. He's not there. Shot. That's timeout. Fox. Empty net for Fox. Ryan, Dylan, Braxton, Ryder, Jack, Andrew. Need 2 in 15 seconds. Dylan's pass to Andrew. Andrew sends one through. Loose. That's backhanded out. That's not going to ice. Langen's going to get back for it. Andrew picks this up. It's Ryder. Ryder, baited right into that. Nope, got to hand it to him. LA came to play today. Fox did not. Bex gets this out. 10 seconds left. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow. Fox takes on, I think it's the Colorado Thunderbirds. The Colorado or Carolina, I can't remember which one is which. About the only thing you can say after that is go Lions.